As a buyer, you've exchanged contracts in New South Wales. What next? There are two ways to exchange contracts when purchasing your next home: unconditional or conditional. So what exactly does that mean? If you've just exchanged contracts conditionally, this means you've exchanged with a cooling off period. During a 5-day cooling off period in New South Wales, this allows the buyer to organise items such as due diligence and finalising loan approvals. Exchanging with a cooling off period also means the buyer also has the option to pull out of the sale before the cooling off ends, while the vendor cannot. The buyer loses the initial 0.025% of the deposit paid, and that money goes to the vendor. So hypothetically, on $1 million purchase, that figure is $2,500. With a conditional sale, this is extremely important. After exchange, you follow up your bank or mortgage broker to book in a property valuation as soon as possible after exchange. This way, you'll ensure you won't have any delays on your end while submitting any documents to your loan to finalise the cooling off period and secure the home. Last step is to pay the remaining deposit amount. This needs to be paid prior to 5 p.m. on the 5th business day after exchange of contracts. Once this has all happened, the solicitors have confirmed cooling off period is over. Congratulations. You have secured the home unconditionally, and now we wait for settlement. If you have exchanged contracts unconditionally, this means you bought on auction day or your lawyer provided a 66W certificate signed by them in order to waive the cooling off period. Now it's time to start organising your move or renovation. If you've bought the property as an investment, then finding a leasing agent are the next steps for you. On most occasions, if you appoint the agency you purchase through, there is a good chance the agent will get permission from the vendor to arrange for prospective tenants to view the property prior to settling. This way, when you settle, a tenant moves straight in and you have helped maximise your return by minimising the vacancy. Often during the settlement period, you'll be allowed to inspect the property 2 or 3 times, depending on the circumstances. Now, most agents and vendors will allow a measure up for furniture or to get trades through. A week before settlement is your time to organise your pre-settlement on the property with the selling agent. I suggest conducting this after the owner or the tenant has vacated the property if you've purchased with a vacant possession. This way, you'll be able to detect if there has been any damage to the property during the settlement period. Final steps: be organised. Speak to your solicitor frequently leading up to the last 2 weeks of settlement. Ask for the correct settlement figures early so you can organise the remaining funds to be ready and paid to your lawyer ready for settlement day. On settlement day, the agent can only release keys once they have received an order on the agent from the purchaser and the vendor's solicitor. This is a document which confirms both parties have settled and the property is now the new owners, and gives us, the agents, the authority to hand over keys to the new owners and disperse any funds held in trust to the previous owners. With settlement, often there can be a delay in the order on the agent being sent at the time of settlement to the agent. In these circumstances, my recommendation is to organise the move the day after settlement. And that's it. Congratulations. You've settled. You now get to enjoy your new home or investment property. Hope this has been informative. Look folks, if you have any questions, please get in touch with me. I'd love the opportunity to help you. Thank you.